All right, so today we are doing a deep dive into a children's book.
Oh, cool. Which one?
It's called Barry's Magical Snowflake. And like a story for like
Yeah.
younger set,
Mm-hmm.
3 to 8 year olds probably.
Yeah, great.
And it's all about a bear who loves winter and especially snowflakes.
Sounds fun and, a good opportunity to learn some cool science facts about snow, too.
Yeah, right. So the story starts with this bear, Barry. He just loves winter, like making snow angels, building snowmen.
Hmm.
But his favorite is snowflakes.
Oh, cool.
And every year he tells his friend Daisy, the bear, that no two snowflakes are the same.
Oh, I've heard that before. Is that true?
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
But this year, something really special happened.
Okay.
So he's outside catching snowflakes on his paw, just like,
Mm-hmm.
a little kid might do.
Right.
And suddenly, one of the snowflakes starts to sparkle and glow.
Whoa.
It's a magical snowflake.
Oh, wow.
And it has a name. It's Flurry.
Flurry the magical snowflake. I like it.
And Flurry can grant Barry one wish.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. One wish, huh?
Yeah, so of course, what's the one thing that Barry loves most in the whole wide world?
Let me guess. Snowflakes.
Well, yeah, he does love snowflakes, but even more than that,
Okay.
he loves building snow forts.
I see. Yeah.
So he wishes for the biggest, most awesome snow fort ever.
Makes sense. That's a great wish.
And boof, like in a flash of sparkly light,
Mm-hmm.
this giant snow castle appears.
Wow.
It has towers and slides,
Ooh.
even an ice throne.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
It's pretty incredible. But Daisy, his friend and dear, she's a little worried.
Oh, why is that?
She's like, what happens if it melts?
Oh, yeah. Good point.
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
And Flurry the Snowflake is like, don't worry, snow's a great insulator.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, insulator, that's a big word for
Yeah.
something that keeps things warm or cold, right?
Mhm.
So what flurry means is the snow can help keep the cold in so the fort won't melt too fast.
Right, it's like a big snow jacket for the fort.
Exactly, yeah.
So Barry and Golsey, they get to work. They start making the walls of the snow fort extra thick.
Right. Smart thinking.
And just when they think they're done, Flurry's like, oh, hey, did you know that snowflakes form when water vapor in the air freezes around tiny things like dust?
Really? Like dust?
Yeah, little specks of dust floating in the air.
Huh.
When it gets really cold, the water vapor turns into ice and clings to those dust particles.
Oh, wow.
And then more and more ice crystals join in. And that's how you get a snowflake.
So cool. It all starts with a tiny speck of dust.
Yeah. So Daisy's like, that's kind of gross. But Barry's like, hey, even magical snowflakes have to start somewhere.
That's a good point. Humble beginnings.
Mm-hmm. But then, oh no,
What happened?
the sun comes out
Uh-oh.
and the snow fort starts to melt.
Oh, no. All that hard work.
Yeah, they're like, what are we going to do? And Flurry said, well, the best way to keep a snow fort from melting is to build it in the shade and use really packed snow.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah, so Barry and Daisy, they get back to work.
Okay.
They start packing the snow down even harder, making the walls super strong.
Hmm.
And then they gather up a ton of pine branches. And you know what they do with them?
I don't know. What did they do?
They build a giant umbrella to keep the sun away.
Oh, that's so clever. They're using what they learned from Flurry about snow to save their fort.
Yeah, they're putting that science into action.
Mm-hmm.
So as the sun starts to go down,
Okay.
Flurry's magic begins to fade.
Oh.
But before Flurry disappears completely, they say, hey, even though magic fades, packed snow can last for a really long time.
Oh, that's true.
And Barry learns a really valuable lesson. Even tiny little snowflakes can make a big difference.
Oh, that's a sweet lesson.
Yeah, and Daisy, well, I can't wait to see if they can find more magical snowflakes next year.
Of course. Gotta get those wishes. Well, that was a fun story. We learned that snow is a great insulator. It helps keep things cold. And that snowflakes form from these teeny tiny things in the air.
Right, all thanks to a little magic.
Yeah.
So next time you see snow, maybe think about Barry and his magical adventure. And
Yeah.
maybe take a closer look and see if you can find a snowflake that looks different from all the others.
Good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll find a magical one too.
You never know.
Right.
All right, well, that's it for our deep dive today.
Thanks for taking us through that. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.